Hello, coming in. Okay, so I'm here to do the cosmic update here for, we're already in mid-month of September. The weekend is shifting. We have the eclipse. Then we are going to be jumping into Virgo season. Excuse me, into Libra season. We're into Virgo right now, ending out these last couple days. Okay, so read us some astrological cosmic updates. Okay, so it's FYI for you and me because I haven't read up on it yet. Okay, so cheers. All right, so 2 more weeks until the end of September. Can you believe it? It, it went by so quick. So starting tomorrow, we have Mercury entering Libra. So Libra is our cardinal air sign. Okay, so the cardinal signs start off the seasons. So you have Libra, then you have Capricorn for winter, and then you have oh sorry, Libra, Capricorn, then you have Cancer for summer, and then Virgo is for, I'm sorry, not Virgo. So it's three. I apologize. The don't want to get you confused, right? So cardinal is cardinal, mutable, and fixed. So it's three of those. It's four sets of elements: earth, air, water, fire. Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Mercury is entering Libra tomorrow. Okay, so it's opening up the space for conversations, reconciliations, and new perspectives. Okay, it's a time to connect and also to understand others. Harmony now comes from avoiding conflicts, listening deeply, and meeting others with openness. Choose your words with care, but don't hide your truth to keep the peace. Okay? Authentic balance comes with honesty and empathy. Excuse me, authentic balance comes when honesty and empathy meet. Okay? And then on Friday, Venus enters Virgo. Okay? So the planets go a little bit slower. Each one can be faster or slower. So Mercury is the next fastest after Earth, then Venus. So it's based on how close they are to our planet and the sun. Anyways, so when Virgo enters Venus, it brings love, creativity, and values into the realm of presence and devotion. It's an invitation to slow down and choose quality over quantity. True intimacy lives in the small gestures and quiet consistency, not in a grand performance. It's beauty showing up simply and fully, tending to what you love with care rather than trying to prove it. Okay? So that's interesting. So you, with all this change going on, your emotions could be a little out of whack. Your energy could be a little bit off, you know. And then the eclipse, which is going to be the new moon. So the sky is black. Right now, it's in the waning moon. So it's a crescent moon right now. But by the time Sunday comes, it's going to be completely dark, and then you're going to come into solar eclipse. So, solar eclipse. So, before it was a Pisces. Um, Pisces was the full moon lunar eclipse, and this is the new moon solar eclipse. Okay, and it's in Virgo. It says the solar eclipse brings a reset, but not through grand vision boards or shouted affirmations. This is a moment where structure becomes sacred. Tiny rituals reclaim power. Clarity emerges. The clarity that emerges may feel quiet, almost unremarkable at first. Don't mistake simplicity for insignificance. This is where you choose what to water, what to weed out, and what to tend to daily. All right. If you've been drifting, this eclipse is a gentle hand guiding you back into your rhythm. It asks you, what are you willing to devote yourself to? Not just when it's beautiful, but when it's boring, broken, or inconvenient. Build your life like a prayer. Let your habits be your altar. What begins now may not be loud, but it will be lasting. Okay, so that's good to know. And the eclipse energies usually last like 6 months. Okay, so we count 6 months from now, we're going to be, let's see, September, October, November, December, January, February. Okay, so that's 2026 energy right there. We need to get ready. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's see. We'll just go there for now. One more. So then on Monday, the 22nd, is officially Libra season. It brings a softening and balancing after an intense intensity of the eclipse. Relationships, aesthetics, and harmony move into focus. But this is not about pleasing everyone or keeping the surface smooth. Balance now. Ask for intentionality. Ooh. What are you giving too much? And where are you withholding? Let this season teach you that beauty and connection thrive when rooted in authenticity. Okay? So that's good to know. And let's do just a brief solar eclipse read. See what we need to come up with. And I got my contacts on, so if you see me like looking far away right here on the phone, it's a little blurry. Solar eclipse. And I don't want to do anything too long because I'm about to chill out for a little bit. Solar eclipse. Okay, so solar eclipse read. We got a 4-question. Number 1, what patterns am I breaking with this eclipse? Okay, so let's see. And we're going to use the Muse deck. What patterns are we breaking? So it did say about, let's see, what did it say? This thing's so silly. It won't never take me right back to where I freaking was. So, oh, and I didn't finish reading well, what I might do a whole separate reading on this because I didn't finish telling you. But anyways, what it says about this eclipse, universe is in charge. Our job is to sit back and allow the show to unfold, to respond from a place of consciousness and self-awareness, not from reaction, old anxieties, or patterns of neuroticism. All hallmarks are misused Virgo energy. Okay? So, says no matter how many things that you create, let the energy flow. No matter how many budgets, spreadsheets we create, life can never be certain. Remember, the devil is in the details. Productivity and problem solving help, but only if they come from a place of practical wisdom. Purging structures that no longer support us, refine the ones we wish to keep, and balance discernment with intuition. That's what's at the heart of this eclipse. So Mercury is also ruling this eclipse, again, because it's in the sign of Virgo, and Mercury is ruling Virgo and Gemini. So communication is big. So let's see. It says release old patterns of negativity, judgment, and criticism. It helps you step into a clearer, more spiritual state of being. Refine your routines, get closer to the earth without neglecting the needs of the soul. It's a deeper calling with this solar eclipse. The healing archetype is longing for expression. This mental, tight control mechanism is the only way you'll truly find your way back. Okay. So we're going to be releasing some control. So let's see, that goes back to the question, what pattern am I breaking with this eclipse? Let's see, what patterns are we breaking? And I went to the art gallery today with my niece and nephews. It was so nice. I love art. It's going to be one of my rich lady career choices. Just like go look at art, go to auctions, stuff like that. Curate, donate to the foundations. So, things that we are needing to break, patterns that we need to break right here. This is interesting because this is like about commitments. So, see how she is kind of like detached here? So we are going to start being a little bit more sociable. But like I said before, we're still supposed to like hold our boundaries, speak up, but also listen. So you could be challenging some things that you were like completely devoted to before or completely like gun ho on, you know, you could be questioning some things here, okay? And the head is covered. So, with that being said, don't let anybody negatively influence you or let their thoughts or doubts or feelings try to overtake yours, okay? You're number one, okay? And then look, you also got the King of Cups here, which is interesting. King of Cups is dealing with the Cancer, the Scorpio, the Pisces energy. So, King of Cups upright is like a wise, strong, fair, compassionate person. Okay. Um, they usually show them on the regular picture is on the throne, and the throne is over the water. Okay, so when I was learning what it was saying about the card, the fact with the King of Cups, his throne goes all the way into the ocean. So it's talking about being grounded and firm in your emotions, okay? Not being easily like waved, not being easily like pulled or led, okay? And then with it being a king, taking charge on something, being authoritative, being aggressive, you know, but also still having compassion and love in your heart, okay? So that could be something that we're going to be dealing with over these next few months with that eclipse energy being so strong and dragging out. Okay? So number two, what can I create in this place? Yeah, let's see. What can we create during this time? What can we create? Interesting. We'll clarify. This right here usually means like you're not doing anything aside from taking the things out of your head into now taking some type of action on it. So, whatever types of visions, dreams, ideas, plans, goals that you have possibly been storing up here for the last year, okay? And I would say as soon as maybe like 4 months ago to up to a year ago, okay, you're now meant to take it out of your head and then bring it down to the physical world, the earthly realm, okay, which is still that Virgo type of energy, okay, planning, journaling, you know, what a, like the reading said, spreadsheets, budgets, like all of this type of stuff that is using the intellectual mind. Now you're supposed to, and then she's in the water. So you're meant to, with it like this, get out of the water, get out of your emotions, okay? Get out of your head and actually to take action, okay? Interesting. Number three, what new cycle is opening for me? Yep, let's see. What new cycles are opening for me? What new cycles are opening? Whoa, okay, good. And I want to come out a lot. Ace of Swords. So this is good because the Ace of Swords is some type of truth, okay? Some type of new beginning, okay? Clarity, okay? Having a clear direction, okay? So this could be within the next month or so, you getting some type of message or some type of like sign or symbol that's giving you the flag, right? It's telling you to go forward, right? You're still going to be getting this incoming messages into the crown. And then here, see your information, you're taking it and moving forward with this. So that's what we're supposed to be doing. That's the new cycle. Actually taking action on something, putting the effort into it. Okay, with the swords, again, it's dealing with your intellectual mind, your truth, your facts, your knowledge, your intuition. You're taking that and running with it. Okay, so that's part of the new cycle. And then we had two more. Ah, okay, interesting. So this is Two of Swords, also, again, dealing with the mental state. So you could be, especially if you're Gemini or Virgo or any other mutable sign, which is Sagittarius and Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, excuse me, Pisces. So if you find yourself being pulled, pushed and pulled, having split, um, like you're weighing pros and cons within yourself here. So it can be stressful, but you see, you're going forward into the new door. Okay, you're finally going to stop having to do out the war within yourself. Your higher self's going to take over. Then you're going into the new doorway here, the new gateway, which is a new beginning, part of this ace. Okay. So with the owl there, again, it's going to be some type of insight that you get, some type of message, spiritual message, uh, message from an elder, message from a loved one. You could have a dream about somebody that has already passed away, something like that, that's going to spark you. Okay. And then what else? Yes, perfect. So here's happiness, new beginnings, freedom. Okay. Feeling carefree. So you came out of this spiral, basically. You came out of like a time when you felt like you were spiraling, okay? And you got out of it here. The weight lifted. And hopefully, with this being a 9, you start to notice some changes before the end of the month, okay? So we will stay hopeful for that. And then, let's see, last but not least, yeah, because the video is too long. Number 4, what unexpected change may be happening around me? Let's see. What unexpected changes might be happening? Oh, okay, interesting. So here's the Hermit, which is the Virgo reverse. So unexpected change, like you might still feel alienated, or you might still feel like, okay, I'm too advanced for these people. I don't want to interact. So you might still kind of be stuck in isolation, possibly. Yep. And then this is similar to this, because you're still feeling split, or you still feeling, potentially pulled in multiple directions. So that's the unexpected change. Let's see what that's about here, and we're out. Clarify these. Why is this an unexpected change here? Why would we still be going through that? Okay, one more. That's what we needed. Ooh, Queen reversed. Again, your dark side, which came up. We talked about that earlier. So again, this is when you're either being too lazy, not necessarily lazy, but you're just not taking the action that you're supposed to. Queen reverse, you're allowing other people to distract you, get you upset, um, you know, make you feel less than, start, confusion or drama around you. Okay. So we rebuke those types of energies from us on trying to stay forward on our path. Okay. We don't want to allow anybody to make us feel that type of way. And even though we started off with this, which is actually a good card, but in this deck, you're still kind of showing as being secluded or isolated in some way. So maybe that's how we're supposed to go back. We're supposed to come out of our shell for just a little while and expand on certain things, show up in certain ways, and then go back and retreat again. Okay? That could be what it is. Let me see if anything else comes up. Any other clarification with that? No, that's too many. Chariot. So it's going here to the sacral chakra. So the sacral and the solar, being that we're having the solar eclipse, it's about some type of transformation or something that's like rising up within you that is going to give you that sense of freedom. Okay. This one also came Ten of Wands. So it's been overwhelming to you, or it's been like a burden on you. So you need to release it. See, this came up again. This is this kind of like laying around, thinking, not acting, resting too much, not really preparing. Okay, I'm guilty of it too. And then this. So in this being reversed, it's kind of saying if we don't do anything, nothing's going to get done. All right. Or if you don't put in any effort, the higher powers won't be able to make anything happen for you. Okay. So that's a big message, you guys. I'm going to leave it there.